we allow. So today I really want to just play with this healing journey of self-love, and we can all be at different points of this journey. We can all have explored it a little, done some healing around some of it, and I feel like it's still something that we can go deeper into, expand more into, embody more of, more and more throughout our life. Not being a journey that has this ending, but being a journey that is for us to be in always. And this is where I really love the term practice, because when we have a practice, it really is about coming back to it again and again. It's about the devotion of it. It's about actually practicing what it means to be in devotion of something. And that's where I really feel like self-love is a practice. It is a huge part of our remembrance as God, and that's why it's so impactful in terms of how it supports our healing, how it supports our manifestation, how it supports our embodiment, how it supports us and our purpose here in this lifetime, because it is like the largest component of what we came here having forgotten and are on the journey of remembering. And that is why it is a lifelong remembrance. It's a lifelong journey. It's a lifelong practice, because it's part of the human journey. And as long as we're here in these human bodies, we are here to be experiencing that practice and that journey. So I always start my containers with self-love, because, as I said, it's so impactful of every sort of part of our lives. And definitely no different for Shadows of Shakti. We're going to be diving into self-love as our first healing module. The first week we are doing some learning around EFT and sort of practicing how to use it, how to really witness shadows, how to get down into our subconscious and do some playing around there. And there's sort of an initiation call that first week. And then the second week, the first point of real work that we're going to be doing, the first part of our healing journey is really on this topic of self-love. It's on this practice of self-love. It's on diving into the shadows of our love of ourselves. What are the shadows of the love of ourselves? There's a lot here. I think that this incorporates what we don't love about ourselves. I think it incorporates what we do love, but we've been told is not lovable, not acceptable, and so we hide it. And I think it also incorporates things that don't feel safe to be seen because of their power, because of what they would mean for other parts of our lives. This can be like our greatest gifts can really be deep down in our shadows. Our shadows are not just necessarily what we deem bad or dense energy. I think it really incorporates anything that's hidden, and we are always hiding. We are always hiding things away, not embodying them, not bringing them out into the light, keeping them in our shadows out of fear and not feeling safe. So can we really find ways to feel safe in all of who we are? Can we, as sovereign beings, ignore what is external to us, really come into our own embodiment and center and security of love from within, and then feel safe from there to be all of who we are, to embody all of who we are out in the world? Because we've already got that really strong center of safety, of self-love, of knowing who we are and feeling safe being all of that out in the world. And then it doesn't matter if there's people out in our life telling us that it's not acceptable to be this way, or that this way is bad, or this part of you is a sinner, or this part of you is not lovable, or this part of you doesn't fit in the society or in the groups, or, you know, in the places where you want to be, because we've built that center within ourselves. We've got this strong sense of self-love. We're remembering our God identity. We're remembering we are sovereign beings. And so we're really solid and rooted down in that. And that is that kind of solid foundation, that rootedness, that really grounded love of ourselves is where everything else can grow from, where everything else can expand from. And yeah, can you imagine how our frequency changes, how much of the fear we let go of when we've got that rootedness, when we've got that groundedness in ourselves. So I gave you some prompt questions, and even if you haven't had a chance to do them, we're just going to have a look at it, have a look at them, really feel into them, and try and feel the energy of them in your body as we go through this tapping. So the first one is, what do I really struggle to love about myself? So what do you struggle in yourself to love about yourself? What do you feel is not good enough? What do you feel needs to be changed? What are those things about yourself? Bring them to mind now. Feel them in your body. Feel that charge. What does it feel like? From 0 to 10, 1 to 10, how strong does the charge or that dislike of that, or the like really anxious feeling of, oh, I don't like this about myself, feel? Is it something in the way you look? Is it something in the way you do your job? Is it something in the gifts that you have that maybe aren't really the gifts that you want? Or maybe you see giftedness in other people that you really want for yourself and feel like, that would be better. If there was one thing you could change about yourself, what would it be? What is the most undesirable thing about yourself? What's the first thing that comes up? What are the things, or what is the number one thing that you've been told is not lovable about you? That the culture you're in, the society you're in, the people around you, the family you've grown up in have told you is not good enough, has told you is not okay, is not acceptable, is not lovable, is bad, is wrong. How does that feel in your body? Just take a few moments to bring these things to mind and just sit with it and allow the feeling to rise up in your body. It's uncomfortable, I know. We need to get used to the discomfort, to feeling uncomfortable. Discomfort is a message. Discomfort is where we change. Discomfort is where we grow. Discomfort is beautiful. It's just uncomfortable. Oh, are you feeling all of these things? Have you brought these to mind? Are you feeling them in your body? Are your cells like really kind of charged up? So we're going to start on the karate chop point. Let's just see where we go with this. Even though it's really hard to love myself sometimes, and there are so many things that I would change. There are so many things I know that other people don't love about me, don't like about me. And I often feel that energy. And there are things that the voices in my head don't like about me. And with all these different things that feel like I could change about myself, today I'm choosing to love myself anyway. Oh, does that feel a little bit hard? We can change the words here if it feels too hard. Today I'm choosing to look at these things in a different light. Today I'm choosing to respect myself anyway. To say that I'm okay anyway. To be okay with where I am today, and to know that I can change. Even though I find it difficult to fit in. The world has told me that I'm wrong. Certain parts of me are wrong. Certain parts of me are unlovable. And sometimes I feel like I need to change in order to fit in to this human life that I'm living. To fit into the places I want to be, the communities I want to be part of. To feel loved by my loved ones. And even though sometimes I feel this way, I'm choosing to accept who I am and love myself anyway. Even though sometimes I feel like I want to change, and maybe there are things I'm working on changing. But in my body, I feel like I already want to be there. I want to have those changes done already. And I get frustrated with where I am today, with who I am today. I'm just acknowledging how I feel right now and letting that be enough. And in that moment, I'm okay with where I am. I'm accepting where I am. And I'm trying to deeply and completely love and accept myself. It's hard to love myself sometimes. So hard to love myself. It can be so hard to love myself. All these things about myself that I don't like. All these things about myself I want to change. And maybe it's not that I don't like them. But sometimes they're just too hard to live with. And I wish that things could be easier. If I could just change these things about myself. Oh, it's not easy being me. And all these different things that I don't like. Or others don't like about me. And that I struggle to live with. It's hard to be who I am. It's hard to be me. I don't always like being me. Sometimes I wish I could be someone else. Sometimes I see other people and go, oh, I wish I could be them. Look at those amazing parts of them. Look at how amazing their life is. Look at how beautiful they look. And then look at me. Look at my life. Sometimes it doesn't feel good. Just being me. And being in my life. Living with my appearance. Living with parts of my identity. Living with my qualities. Living with my gifts. That just make things so hard sometimes. Because others don't make them easy. Others don't always see them as good. Others don't always see them as lovable or as being good qualities, being of value, being something that contributes to the world. And there are all sorts of names for these parts of myself. All sorts of judgments. All sorts of negative energy that gets thrown my way. No wonder I've wanted to hide them. No wonder it's hard for me to even see them now. They're so deep in my shadows. To keep me safe. But even these safety mechanisms are a form of self-love. They're a part of my sovereign energy. An unconscious part of myself that was looking out for me in times when no one else was. In times when I wasn't even looking out for myself. This part of me was. So thank you. Thank you to myself. Thank you to my shadows. Thank you to my subconscious mind. Thank you to my subconscious energy for always looking out for me. For wanting to keep me safe. I'm just witnessing now how there is this big part of me that makes up 95% of me that was always looking out for me, that was always loving me, %95 of my thoughts, behavior, my emotions loves me so much that it's always wanting to keep me safe. So really, there's just a small part of me that struggles to love who I am. And maybe the small part of me, that other 5%, has just forgotten that I am a sovereign being, that I came into this life not to get caught up in worry and fear, not to be held back by other unconscious humans, what they are projecting onto me is their own forgetfulness. They've just forgotten their sovereignty. And I'm just remembering now that their journey in remembrance is their own. I don't need to bother myself with that. My journey is with myself. I know that my subconscious, where there are some limiting beliefs and other things, is changeable. It's mutable. It's here to expand and grow and dissolve according to my remembrance. So I'm choosing to remember now how all of the qualities that I came into this life are here to support me in my purpose. All of the traits that I've been taught are wrong. Have come from God and are filled with pure light, even while they've been hidden, even while they've been in my shadows. They've always been pure light. And it's safe for me to love all of these parts of myself, because I am the God of my reality. And I create my own safety. So close your eyes now and envision and keep tapping with me. And I just want you to picture anything that's not yours just slowly falling away from your body. And maybe it's like drying up and cracking off. Or maybe it's melting away. All of these things that are not part of you. Layers of armor and protection from your subconscious. And what's left is your pure light essence. Your purest divine self. Just witness yourself in your purest light while continuing to tap. Which points you're tapping on doesn't matter. Just keep tapping with me. And I want you to see your light glowing brightly and expanding out. And as it expands out, it also expands down into the earth. And as it connects with the earth, you just feel the vibration of Mother Earth coming all the way up into your essence. And it feels so good. It feels so good. And we just say thank you to Mother Nature while we're in her essence too. And then I want you to see your light driving even further down, expanding even further down, all the way into the middle of this earth. And just feel yourself be so deeply rooted and held by our Mother. Mother Gaia, Mother Nature, Papa Tuanuku. And just feel her vibration shooting up through your energy. And now that you are so deeply rooted, your light gets to expand. And just witness it expanding and expanding and growing and growing and growing until it covers the entire earth. Just see your light rooted in the earth and expanding around the globe. And then it expands even further and shines out into the universe. out into the cosmos, out into the quantum, into everything that there ever is, everything that you are. You are so loved. You are so loved. Keep tapping with me now. You are so loved. You are so, so loved. Allow yourself to be so loved. Allow it to fill your light and to be rooted down in the earth. Just breathe here. And when you're ready, open your eyes. And repeat after me. I am so loved. I am so loved. I am love. I am love. I created love. I am love. And I love myself. I love myself. I love all of who I am. I love all of who I have been. I love everything it took for me to get to where I am today. I love all of who I am and all of my life in the present moment. I love all of who I am becoming, where I am going, all of my future. I love all of my different timelines. And all of who I am across all of those timelines. Because I love myself. It is so safe for me to love myself. And it is so safe for me to be all of who I am. Because I love all of who I am. And Mother Earth loves all of who I am. And the universe loves all of who I am. And my guides who are with me always love all of who I am. It is safe to be me and take up space in this world. Take up space all around the globe. Because I am rooted in the earth. And my light expands everywhere. Through everything. Because I am. So it is. So it is. Oh, take a deep breath. Hold it at the top. Let it out slowly. And just take a moment here to just be in this energy that we've shifted. Hey, Hara. We've just finished some really, really powerful tapping. Highly recommend you go back and play with it once I've saved it. Just allow your body to just shake out any of the energy. And just really go gently from here. That was really, really powerful in the shift into deep, deep, deep sovereignty. Deep rooted love. Deep knowing that we are love. We get to live from this place of being love, being the energy of love. So take some time, take some space, drink lots and lots of water, have rest after doing this tapping, because the power in shifting this part of our subconscious ripples out into every single part of our life, and it can be such a really, really powerful transformation, shift, ripple effect, because of everything that is rooted in our love of ourselves and our knowing of the fact that we are love energy, that we are God energy, that we are that sovereignty. Sending you lots of love from my energy today too.